Hello everyone, Sunset.2, welcome to another mod overview, this time on Prehistoric World. A mod that simply adds in a few different types of prehistoric creatures, and not just the ones you would sort of expect, a few other lesser known and such, so yeah. So you've got access to also some tools besides just the mobs, a few food items, and yeah. So I guess we'll start off with the tools and armor, and we'll get to the creatures afterwards. The only other thing I guess really to point out is the fact that there is also an incubator. Has no recipe, but anytime I interact with it I crash, so I'm going to avoid that. But my guess is obviously if you wanted to actually use these eggs here that you get access to and incubate them, then you can. I have also found one creature. I don't know about the rest and how they spawn or which biomes, but I've come across, I think it was this one here. There's a few of them over there near the pigs, I think, but either way. So we'll start with amber ore, of course, which it seems we can't break that. Can't break that with it. Actually, maybe iron we can. Nope, so we need diamond. Or do we need a different tier? Even diamond can't break it, okay, so maybe we do need obsidian tier to break amber. Which we do, and we get access to 4 ambers. I don't know if that means every time it gives us that. Okay, maybe. And if we get some more, my guess is that via fortune we might be lucky. We'll get that, so we'll just get fortune 3, and where's my info? There we go. Cool, so we'll just harvest this with fortune 3 and see if we get anything. My guess is not, it's just going to be still 8 regardless each time. Yep, so each time that's fine. There's also an amber block as well if we want to just store our stuff in there, besides making tools and armor. Cool, so let's place this back down. Let's see, otherwise I guess we'll go with the obsidian tier then, because we can easily cover for amber and see the stat difference. So obsidian is simply just obsidian obviously, and sticks and so on, that's not related. So we'll test the obsidian pickaxe and see what it can do. My guess is that it's going to be very quick on everything else. Don't need to count the fortune there on the lapis. And when it comes to breaking obsidian itself, we'll see how quick it is. So, seems like it's doing pretty good. Maybe a smidge bit than diamond, maybe about the same. And it has 1927-ish damage. Yeah. 7 attack damage, you got 9 there, 23 on the axe for some reason, and everything else there. Sword, obviously nothing too different except just 9 damage. The axe, we can test the harvesting speed, it's very quick. I guess his amber is also going to be very quick. We've got the shovel, which is also very quick. Not instant, but still quick enough. I assume if you used efficiency, you'd easily be able to get access to an instant mine. And the hoe is pretty much what we can expect. Durability and damage, and what's there? Obsidian armor itself is obviously above diamond and has obviously additional protection involved. For the most part, I probably should have brought a mod that allows me to demonstrate how much more it does, but I assume it's just like up to maybe probably here-ish or halfway range, rather than anything too crazy like even a third range of protection. So that's my guess there. So yeah, it's in the 500 to 700 range, basically, which diamond goes up to 500 and has as low as, I think, 300 range, so yeah. We've got amber, which is a different story, though. The protection, obviously, slightly different, and the durability is actually weaker, I think? Let's try again, actually, shall we? I should have kept that flint and steel. What do we got here? Let's do that. Okay, so we've got 528, 462, 600, 700, 600, 700, and 624, and then, okay, so the amber's actually weaker, surprisingly. But if you have access to it, then sure, you don't have that much obsidian, then go for it. But yeah, that is interesting. Pretty much all the rest of it is going to be what we expect. Protection, obviously, you can compare to what that was. So it's 6, 16, and so on. That's 14. That's actually still weaker. I'd say probably go with obsidian at that rate. Okay, so we've got the amber tools, which are capable of probably the same. I don't have any ores I can demonstrate that are higher than it, so amber is pretty much as high as I could go, I guess. I think. See anything? Nope. Basically, that's it. That's all I have there. Anyway, and they have 1,000 durability, so yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, obsidian is still quite an easy thing to get to a certain point, but yeah, it being weaker is kind of disappointing. But either way, it's not that bad. So let's see, or maybe something else that's equivalent to it, to the obsidian one, is probably possible, I guess. But yeah. So let's see, sword is 6 damage, shovel maybe a bit quicker, maybe a bit behind, or about the same. And then the hoe we obviously does the same. Let's get rid of the diamond pick because we don't need that anymore.